Hi, my name's Calissa Leal. Just a little bit about my testimony. So, I grew up in a Christian home, and at a really young age, my dad left home and he chose alcohol over me, my mom, and my sister. And so, I grew up with just the three of us, and anytime that my dad was around, it just wasn't very pretty, it wasn't very nice, and I saw a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have at a young age. And so I grew up with my mom and my sister, but whenever my dad was around, it was just very hard. And so I grew up going to church. I knew who God was, but knowing and having a relationship with God is two different things. And so my sister and I are 9 years apart, and so she went to ORU, and once I was old enough to go to school, I didn't want to go to ORU because I wanted to be different than my sister, and the Lord had other plans for me. And so here I am at ORU, and man, God has changed my life forever since being here. And last year, I went to India. I was on India Music, and man, I was in a really bad relationship, and all through high school and just even coming up to ORU, like, I didn't realize how bitter I had been towards men because of my dad. And so I was in this real bad relationship, and I ended up surrendering that in India. And after that, I came back and we broke up. And man, I just was seeking the Lord all day, every day for a year. And this past year, I ended up going back to India on the same team with India Music. And man, this past trip changed me more than anything else in my entire life has changed me. Like, God has used the past 2 years at ORU and the past two teams going to India to just wreck my life in so many ways. And I can now say that I have a relationship with God, and it's the most amazing thing because I didn't realize that I was holding on to so much bitterness and so much hurt from my dad, and I was looking at God like that. I was holding the bitterness towards him, and it was so hard for me to like even say that I loved Jesus. But after this trip, after coming back from India a second time, like, so many things were healed and so many things were broken off of me, and it was so beautiful. And so now I'm just living out the relationship that I have with God and continuing to walk with him, and it's beautiful, and I'm so thankful for everything that he's been doing in my life.